What's up, guys? Stein back with another video. Anger must fuel you towards your goals in a positive way. You must get angry of where you are in life and realize that you're not there because there's specific actions that you have not taken yet, and you need to take those actions in order to get you to your goal. The way that this happens is what I just said. You take your actions, but you use this, like, why you're not getting a result is because you haven't taken your specific actions, and you get angry. You get angry at yourself and say, you need to step your game up. You need to do better. You can do better. You must do better. You have to do better, because if you don't do better, you're going to be stuck in the same place the rest of your life. And nobody wants that. Everyone wants to improve. So you have to figure out, like, what areas am I doing wrong at? What areas do I need to improve? And say to yourself, how can I actually improve this? What can I do to my situation to make this better? Like, I need to improve my life. How can I do that? And I need to do that, like, immediately. You need to seriously ask yourself the best possible way that you can improve your life, and, like, really be honest with yourself, because everyone, all of us, we all have weaknesses. We all have areas that we can improve on, and it's so that's why it's best to be honest with ourselves and realize what areas do we actually need improvement on. Like, how can we improve on certain areas? Like, what can we do to make our situation better? Like, there's always things that we can do, and this is going to happen by simply taking the simple action steps every single day. You have to do something different, because insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. You have to do something different. Just change something. If you change something, you will act differently. And this is why it's so critical just to pay attention just to little details. Like, what can I change differently today? What can I do differently today that I did not do yesterday? Like, what can I actually do to actually, like, realize, like, look, I want my life to be different. Like, I'm staying in the same exact place, and I need to do something different. I need to change my actions. I need to change my results in life, because if I don't do anything, then my life is going to continuously suck. I'm going to continuously not provide value to other people. I'm going to continuously be lonely. I'm going to continuously be depressed. Let's look at our lives and say, how can I improve them? How can I make them better? How can I get a better life? How can I actually, like, what can I do every day to improve my life? Like, how do I do this? Like, you really must look at your life that way and ask yourself what you can do to really improve your life. Like, it has to happen. Like, there must be something that has to be done, because otherwise, if you don't, you'll stay the same the rest of your life. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants to stay the same the rest of their life. You have to make a change. You have to do something different. You really do have to do something different. You have to, like, look at your life. What can I do different? What are areas that I can improve on? Like, how can I improve? What can I improve? What do I need to do to get better? Like, all these things are just so important for your success in this day-to-day age. Like, it needs to happen, because if you don't do this, your life will suck. And your life will suck because the same thing over and over again is insanity. You don't want to be doing the same thing. You want to be improving. You want to be reading books. You want to be, learning from others, successful people. Say, what can I do to improve my life? Guess what? If you do what they say you'll do, your life will improve. But if you don't do what they say, your life won't improve. So you have to just, and that's why it takes honesty. Be honest with yourself and say, and this is why I'm naming this video "Be Angry," because, like, you have to be angry at yourself. Like, why? Like, why can't this be me? Like, you have to, like, really believe in yourself. You have to really have confidence, and you have to really be angry at your situation and say, look, I want something different. I'm tired of living like this. I'm tired of my life being like this, and I'm angry at my situation. I need the best life possible. I need to grind for myself. Nobody else but myself. I need to grind for myself. I need to actually do something different if I really want my life to change. I have to do something different, because if I don't, then your life is going to suck. Everything is not going to be good. You need to take these steps every day. Take something that's going to, like, and this is why I love working out, because it's stress in a positive way. Alcohol and drugs are stress in a negative way. Usually when people get stressed out, they go to things like alcohol and drugs. I'm telling you to go to working out. Being stressed is like being angry. Like they're down, they're negative emotions, but you can use them as in a positive way. You can use anger as a positive emotion. So I'll never forget in Think and Grow Rich about there's 7 positive emotions and there's the 7 negative emotions, and you want to constantly be thinking the positive emotions all the time, because if you at any time, if you think any negative emotions, your life is not going to be going well, because you're not going to be simply evaluating where you can like improve your life. Like, look at your life and say, what can I do every single day to improve it? If you know the answer to that, you need to do it every single day. Maybe not every day. If you don't actually have time to do it every day, then you do it at least every other day. And if you don't, because everyone has obligations, everyone has things they need to do. But outside of that time, you have time to improve your life. You have time outside of the obligations you have to improve your life. You have time outside of that stuff to look at your life and say, I'm tired of living like this. I need something to change. I need to let out my stress. I need to let out my anger on something. Go get a boxing bag. Go do some push-ups. Go for a run. Like, you need to let out some of this anger, some of this frustration that you're having with yourself. But that's why I like to use it in a positive way. Like, that's getting your body better. Use this towards money. Like, get more money. Like, listen to more books. Listen to more podcasts. Just do more. That's the main thing, is doing more, working harder and doing more than what everyone else does, and you will get ahead in life. Because they don't do this. They don't do more in their life. They constantly stay the same. They constantly don't do more. And it costs them. It costs them big time, because we have a choice. We have a choice of what we can do with our lives, and most people just choose to constantly live just a little average existence and do nothing with it. But you need to be able to control your emotions. But when you do feel anger, this is why I love anger. Anger is one of the best negative emotions, because you can use it to fuel you in a positive way. The other emotions, like for depression and sadness, you can turn that into anger and get angry. But this is why I don't like depression and sadness, because you can just sit there, be depressed and sad, and your life's not going to change. But if you use that towards anger, towards I'm actually angry at my situation, but something needs to improve, then you will literally be like, look, I'm sick of this situation. I need something to change. I'm sick of the way I'm living. I'm sick of the situation that I keep doing, like this insanity thing that I keep doing over and over again. Something needs to change, and I need to improve my life. Because if you don't do that, your life will literally not improve. You will stay the same person. You will not improve. Your bank account will stay the same. Your relationships will not improve. Your health you'll get fatter. Everything will go downhill. And so this is why it takes these simple steps day to day that you need to change. Because if you don't do that, your life will suck. Nobody wants to live a bad life. And that's why I'm so passionate about this subject, is because I want to live a good life. And what are the ways to live a good life? Well, it starts with thinking in positive. It starts with thinking, how can I improve my life? It starts with thinking, okay, I'm going to use this anger at my life. Why does my life suck? I'm going to use that toward a productive action, being like, these are the action steps I need to take. I need to take them every single day. I need to improve my life. I need to do something on a consistent basis that's actually going to get me somewhere in life, instead of just staying in this stagnant motion, kind of just flowing through life and not getting anything done. You need to take risks. You need to take risks. If you don't take risks, you're going to live in regret. And nobody wants to live in regret. Nobody wants to live I wish I would have done this. You need to constantly live in I need this, and I need this. You need to take, you have to. Like I said, it's a must. There's no option here if you do or if you don't. It's a must. You have to do this. Your life must improve. It must improve. There's no option here of whether it will or not. You have to improve your life. Because if you don't, it's going to be a rude awakening. Because a lot of people, they're not as passionate about as other people are, like myself, and other people are about their lives. We don't get this thing back. We only get one shot. So we have to give it everything we have every single day. And if we don't, we have to look at our mirror. We have to look in the mirror. We have to look in the mirror and say, and be truthfully honest with ourselves and say, have I done everything in my power today to become better than the version? If the answer is no, you know there's always room for improvement, and there always is room for improvement, no matter what. Literally, no matter every single day, there's room for improvement, no matter what day it is. So look in the mirror and ask yourself, did I do every single thing I possibly could today to get better? If the answer is no, you know exactly what you need to do, because you know the areas you messed up on. Everyone knows the areas you messed up on. Be honest with yourself and just do something different. Everything changes when you do something different. When you do something different, your life will significantly change, because that's what's going to improve your life, by doing something. If you're in this stagnant state of doing the same things, your life isn't going to stay the same, and you're going to hate yourself. So these are things you need to do to improve your life. That is the video for today. Like the video, comment, subscribe, turn your post notifications on, and we'll see you in the next video.